Welcome live to Twin Falls, Idaho. Mike Christensen alongside Carter Christensen. And tonight we've got a Class 1A non-conference clash as the 5th-ranked Butte County Pirates visit the Lighthouse Christian Lions. This is an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of Magic Valley Game Night presented by D.L. Evans Bank. Lighthouse Christian opened the season with a who's who gauntlet of 1A powerhouses and continues tonight as the Pirates come to town. But a great start for Lighthouse as the Lions jump out to a 6-0 lead. C.W. Getto with a long run on a third down play up the sideline puts Lighthouse ahead 6-0 on their first possession. Sorry for some technical difficulties as we get underway here at Lighthouse Christian here in Twin Falls. The Lions 0-3 facing a Butte team that loves to run it. Really short kick taken just shy of the 40 by Butte. That's number 89, and he's got a nice return still on his feet up near midfield for the Pirates. Braxton Gammett with that return.
Close to midfield.
And we'll see the Butte offense for the first time. So Lighthouse scores to start it on the Gettle touchdown of about 60 yards. And now Butte comes out. Butte, Carter, what do you expect from them tonight?
Well, expect them to run the ball a lot. They've got a big, powerful offensive line, and that's their bread and butter is running the ball.
And they've got an all-state running back, Trayton Allen, the fullback, who gets a lot of carries, Conference Player of the Year a year ago. And he'll start with it here. But a nice job by the Lions as they bring him down after just a gain of a couple.
Number 44, Trayton
Good
Allen
stop.
on the run, short gain.
Like Gettle in on that
Second
tackle
down coming up
for the Lions. And it'll be a second down. So the 60-yard TD run for Gettle makes it 6-0 for Lighthouse at the 11-minute mark. And now another handoff for this Butte team that will run it a lot. That is number 5, Rebel Baird.
up the middle.
And Baird with the short run brings up a third down
For the Pirates.
and 3 or 4 for Butte County. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Frost LLC. Grateful for them, and we'll tell you more about them as the night goes along here on Magic Valley Game Night. Big third down here for the Pirates. And snap goes to 53, and he's got all kinds of room up the sideline. That's Corey Gammett, and he is going to go to the house for a touchdown. We've got some tough angles with the lower box here at Lighthouse, and sorry we can't see that corner of the field from our, but he took that to the end zone for a touchdown. So Butte County matches the early Lighthouse score, and that puts us in a 6-6 tie with 9:52 to go in the first quarter of play. Nice run by Gammett, number 53. And Butte will come out and go for 2 here. And the pitch goes wide, and in is Rebel Baird for the 2-point try.
Is good.
And with 9:52 to go,
Number 5, Rebel Beard
it's an
on the
8-6 lead for Butte
with
County.
9:52 left to go in the first quarter. Your score, Butte County
So a couple of
8,
long touchdown
Lighthouse
runs to start
6.
this football game. And we may be in for a high-scoring battle, which 8-man football often is, kind of like basketball on grass. Lighthouse first-year coach Jason Smith has said his team really needs to use their speed to try to offset the size and strength advantage that Butte has. The Lions have really played a tough schedule. They hung in with Grace, hung in with Raft River, went down to the last minute, lost to Cary, and come in 0-3. How big would a win be for them tonight?
Oh, it's huge. You're always searching for that first win this point in the season when you're winless. This would be a huge momentum builder, beating a good Butte County team for Lighthouse for the future of this season.
Butte County head coach Sam Thorngren said he can really tell the difference. Lighthouse winless a year ago, 0-8, but they're really building this program, getting better. And a nice kickoff there for Butte County. And a short return for Case Van Leeuwen.
On the return,
Jaden Wanstrom with that kickoff for Butte. And second possession of the night for the Lions, who trail 8-6 as they take the ball over with 9:47 to go in the first quarter on this turf field here at Lighthouse. Nice facilities.
first down for your Lions at the 22-yard line.
First responders night here at Lighthouse. Officer Ken Menzel helped with the coin toss tonight. Well, we get this game underway. Butte County on defense comes in 2-1 out of the High Desert Conference, and they'll try to get a stop here as the Lions take over. Schrader back to throw, looking for a receiver long. Oh, and just knocked away. Nice defense by Butte's Beard with the knockaway there.
On the coverage. Second down for your Lions.
Had a receiver up the sideline, almost had a play there. Bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Lions. As that one comes up incomplete. Looking for Jack DeYoung. 2nd down, Lighthouse. They pretty much played a gauntlet of ranked teams thus far and shown some progress and looking to continue that after going 0-8, 0-4 in conference a year ago. Picked to finish fairly high in the conference this year behind Oakley, right up there with Raft River. Ooh, a little pitch in the backfield, and we come on a reverse, and that's DeYoung, and he's got a nice gain
Jack DeYoung
on 2nd down.
On the carry. Tackle down at about the 30-yard line. 3rd and short for your Lions.
3rd and just a short bit there. On the 3rd down, there goes the handoff to Gettle, and he's up the sideline and close to a 1st down, and I think he's going to get it. Going to mark him just a yard or so ahead of that marker, and it's a 1st down for the Lions. Up to the 32-yard line. Lighthouse, as we mentioned, under first-year coach Jason Smith, came from Florida. Coached there a long time. And some connections here
for another Lighthouse.
With Mr. Denny, head of school, helped him come from Florida to Idaho, where he's working to turn around a program that was winless a year ago and making some strides. And tonight they're trying to hang in there with this 5th-ranked team out of Arco. 1st and 10. Schrader back to throw, and that is in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Micah Denny, the junior. 6'3" receiver. Had a chance at that one. Unable to hang on. And for Justice Schrader and company, it'll be a 2nd down. 8:43 to go, 1st quarter. Good crowd on hand here at Lighthouse tonight to watch this 1A non-conference battle. Gettle, one of the players Coach Smith highlighted in his pregame comments to us, and he scores the first TD. But now Schrader on the run. He's got tons of room in front. He's making guys miss. He is finally lit up there. A nice hit by 28. Bryson Cutler, number 28, on that tackle. But a great pickup and a 1st down for the Lions, and they are showing a little bit here in this 1st quarter, Carter.
Yeah, they've been explosive, really getting outside, running on them, really using their speed, which is what their coach said before the game that they needed to do to beat this strong Butte County team is use their speed.
Another 1st down for the Lions. Schrader back to throw this time. He's looking to the outside, and he's got his man there. It's caught. That's Gettle, and he's got another 1st down inside the 40 of Butte County, down to the 39-yard line. Wherever you are around the world, we thank you for joining us here on Magic Valley Game Night, which is presented by D.L. Evans and brought to you by our major advertising partners, Project Filter, Valleywide Cooperative, the Idaho Transportation Department, the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, Next Steps Idaho, and your local Toyota dealers. To remind you, in our postgame show, we'll name our Idaho Transportation Department Player of the Game, and look forward to that. A lot of great athletes out there trying to make their case. Schrader trying to make his as he looks down the middle. He's got a receiver, and it is caught in and out of the hands and back in for Jack DeYoung, number 11. He lost that ball for a minute, but was able to gather it back in, and that's a 1st down for the Lions. And they've got the Pirates on their heels here.
For another Lighthouse.
If you're new to 8-man football, this can be track meets up and down the field. 60 to 70 type scores, and we'll see what we have tonight between these two teams. They've shown they can move the ball, but in different ways. Schrader rolls out, heaves it to the end zone. He's got a receiver there waiting, and it's broken up at the last minute. Nice job recovering with the ball in the air, and Butte County knocks it away. Brody Westergaard, number 2, the DB, 6'2" junior, in on that coverage. He was open, but able to close it with the ball in the air. Second down, 10 to go. The Lions huddle up here. Trailing by 2. They scored early, but their 2-point try failed. Butte County successful. That's the difference in the game thus far. And in this level of football where you don't usually have a lot of kickers, that 2-point try can really swing a football game. Hand off to Gettle, number 5, and he's got another nice gain. He's shown to be one of the best weapons here for the Lions. Great player on both sides of the football.
Gain up about 5. Cooper Coleman and Brody Westergaard in on the tackle.
And Schrader, number 10, Justice Schrader, back to the huddle.
Third down.
He is a 6'1" junior. And it's a third down and 5 yards to go as the clock reaches the 6:40 mark in the first quarter. 2 backs in the backfield with Schrader. And he's going to keep it, try to use them. There's a flag on the play. He cuts back. He's got open field to the near side. Makes the man miss, still dragging him down, but this may come back with the flag. We'll see what the penalty is.
Flag on the field.
He does pick up enough for a first down, but we'll see what the infraction is here. It looks like it's going to be a hold. And that's a big penalty. It's another pickup
against the Lions.
For the Lions. Stops the clock with 6:24 to go as they'll mark that one off, and this is going to take them from a first down in great position to score to a really long yardage third down situation here.
10 yards from the flag. Third and long.
See what the Lions come up with here on third and long. Schrader had Mellencamp and Gettle in the backfield with him on that last possession. We'll see how they line up this time. Micah Denny, number 4, is in there as well. Up front, Carter Muncie, number 36. Got a great name, Carter. As they come to the line, just 3 regular linemen in 8-man football. And in the gun here, Schrader. He's got receivers to either side. He's looking downfield. He's got his man, and it's broken up. Nice break on the football by Rebel Beard, number 5. And Beard knocks that ball away.
Fourth down coming up.
Fourth down for the Lions. I think they're going to go for this here inside of the 35 and see what they can do. From the 33-yard line, it's fourth down. They've got to get all the way down to about the 18. Let's pick this up. So 4th and 15 for the Lions with 5:56 to go in the first quarter of an 8-6 football game here on Magic Valley Game Night, IdahoSports.com. Great games all around the state each Friday. We welcome you to come back and join us each week. And the quick screen to Gettle. He finds the going tough, cuts back the other way. He beats the man with a nice angle and is knocked out of bounds. We'll see if he gets close to that first down. I think they're going to move the chains. That was a first down. When Gettle got that screen pass, he had no room, but he reversed field, came to the near side, and was able to pick that up. Clock runs down to the 5:30 mark. Lighthouse with 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line as they come to the ball. Colton Stokesbury, your center, number 75, over the ball, getting ready for the snap to Schrader. And a quick pass down the middle, and not on the same page with his receiver there. That comes up incomplete. He's looking for DeYoung.
Second down for your Lions.
2nd and 10 from the 17 with 5:17 to go. As the Lions look to take the lead back here. Schrader with Millenkamp beside him. Gettle behind him. Receiver is Denny. They're going to swing it out to Gettle. He tries to get to the edge. Can he get there with his speed? And he's knocked out of bounds by Butte County after a short gain. Looks like Beard again. He's been all over the field making a lot of plays for Butte County. Both sides of the ball. He's got a 2-point try to his name and several tackles on the night. Great two-way player for the Pirates. And they come out here for the snap on the far hash. And a key 3rd down right here. 3 receivers in the pattern, 2 to the near side. Looking down the middle, lofting it up and broken up. Just a little too much air under that one.
Incomplete.
And that's Beard again, number 5. He's a good cover corner, and he was able to stay with that receiver, reach out, and knock that ball down to bring up 4th down. And really a big 4th down here for Lighthouse, Carter.
Yeah, it is.
.506 to go. And if you're Lighthouse, if you can manage to pick up this 1st down or get some points out of this and take the lead back, you really feel good about the start of this football game here in the 1st quarter. So a huge play for both sides. Butte County comes into this game with wins over Valley and Water Springs and a near loss to Cary as they try to come on the road and get one here.
C.W. Gettle on the pitch.
Gettle takes it. He's a great weapon. He's close to that 1st down. And do they move the chains?
And it's enough.
It is a 1st down.
And that's good for another Lighthouse.
Wow, first down for the Lions. 4:51 to go. So on the pitch, Gettle manages to pick up the 1st down and give his team a 1st and goal. And a chance to keep this drive alive. Schrader back. He's going to keep it on the quarterback draw, and he is lit up on that keeper and taken down.
Dylan Waymeyer on the tackle.
Bring up a 2nd down and
No
goal.
gain, 2nd down.
Just outside the 5-yard line. And just over 4 minutes to go in the quarter as Lighthouse brings in the play. DeYoung brings it in from the sideline. They huddle up. And the Butte County defense awaits. Dylan Waymeyer, 13 on the edge. Good edge rusher there. Lines up. We'll see what they can do. Here comes some pressure. Schrader has to get rid of it. Finds his man, but taken down right away is Millenkamp.
Pass is complete.
And that
to
tackle
Johnny
is by
Millenkamp.
Trent Pancari, number 1.
Trent Pancari on the tackle.
Pancari, a linebacker and tight end, is a junior.
No
And
gain,
right,
3rd
Johnny on
and
the
goal
spot
for your
takes him
Lions.
down to bring up a 3rd and goal from the 5. Sometimes it can be a little tougher to move the ball when you get down in that red zone with these spread offenses. A little less space to work with. Some extra defenders in the sidelines and back of the end zone. We'll see what Lighthouse comes up with here on 3rd and goal. They're going to lose a little on that last play, so they're going to be at the 7-yard line. Schrader's got 3 receivers in the pattern. A back with him. Dances around, fakes the pitch, runs up the middle, and he is down just shy of the goal line. Looked like he might have been on top of a body and fallen into the end zone, but they're going to mark him short.
Justice Schrader tackled just short of the goal
6
line.
inches shy of the goal line to bring up a huge 4th and goal for the Lions. And the Pirates trying to bow up and get a goal line stop. They bring in an extra lineman here. Jaden Wanstrom comes in, 6'1", 250. One of the bigger guys on the line for Butte. But here comes that Lighthouse line. Colton Stokesbury, Carter Muncie and company trying to create some room and sneak up the middle. And did he get in? They say yes. And Justice Schrader, number 10, your quarterback, sneaks the football into the end zone, and with 2:26 to go, Lighthouse is back in front. with a 12-8 lead on the Schrader QB sneak. And 2-point try coming up here in the gun. Schrader takes the snap and throws to his back, and it's broken up. And that's Rebel Beard, who's broken up about 6 passes here in the first quarter. Incredible defender. Knocks it away with 2:26 to go. The pass is going to fail. But Lighthouse has a 12-8 lead on the Schrader sneak.
Butte County 8, Lighthouse 12.
And that gives us a chance to tell you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Frost LLC. Is your check engine light on? Are your anti-lock brakes not working? Or worse, is your heater or air conditioning not working? Call Frost LLC today. Frost LLC is your local ASE, Dodge, and GM certified local mobile technician. They can take care of all your diagnostic, ag, automotive, medium, and heavy-duty truck needs. Call Frost LLC. Call your local Frost LLC Farm and Ranch on-site technician at 208-589-2385 to get your vehicle up and running right. Be sure to check out their new location and more right off the highway. Proud to support the Pirates, and the Pirates will get the ball back right here and have an opportunity to do something with it. Trailing 12-8 against the Lions.
Case Van Leeuwen to kick. Brody Westergaard and Rebel Beard back deep for the Pirates.
This Butte County team picked to win the High Desert Conference in the preseason coaches poll ahead of Grace and Chalice. Grace, the team Lighthouse has already played to a close game, lost a tight one, 38-30. Taken by 89 there, and making a nice return, staying on his feet and fighting, refusing to go down, still on his feet all the way up near the 45. A really nice return by Braxton Gamet. He's a load, and the Lions had a hard time getting him to the turf.
Braxton Gamet on the return, tackled down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Pirates.
So from the 45, their own 45, Butte County will take over with 2:17 to go here in the first quarter of play. They'll play a couple of quarterbacks, and one of them, number 53, Corey Gamet.
On the run. Austin Ledford.
5'10", 190 senior. Plays some QB, plays some linebacker.
Butte County at the 49-yard line.
And he keeps it there for a decent gain up to the 49. Be a 2nd and 6 for the Pirates in their white jersey tops, gray pants, black helmets. Lighthouse in the navy with the white helmets. And short gain there for Rebel Beard before he's taken down.
Up the middle.
He gets into Lighthouse territory
short gain
to about the 49 of the Lions to bring up a 3rd down. One of the big goals of the Lions and Coach Smith was to limit this Butte County run game from getting 6 to 7 yards a pop. So far, they've been fairly successful other than the one big long run.
Yeah, if they just stop those long plays, they're looking good on defense.
Gamet under center. And Matt right in the backfield. Now he'll keep it. What a play. And Gamet still on his feet, spins forward for a 1st down. He had turned around to hand the ball off, was in the middle of handing it off. His running back got hit. He pulled it back out of his gut, spun and kept it and picked up a 1st down. What a play by Gamet.
Yeah, that was an amazing play. I can't believe he got out of that.
41-yard line.
Just a host of defenders there. Great read to not give the ball up. Saw they were going to lose yardage. So he was looking to give it to Westergaard. He was able to keep it. Gamet in the gun this time. Looking back to throw. He's going to now tuck it. Now he is going to throw. Puts it in the air and knocked away on the defense. Colin Vanderham, number 3. Makes a nice play from his DB spot to break that pass up.
On the coverage. 2nd down coming up.
Lighthouse defense feeling good so far. Ben Ford, number 7, a guy on the line, who said, Coach Smith said it would be a huge, huge role on the D-line in stopping the run. And in Johnny Millenkamp, number 2, they have one of the leading tacklers in the conference from his linebacker spot, just a freshman, and making a lot of plays. So we'll see what this Lighthouse defense can do tonight against Butte. There goes a pitch, and slipping and going down is number 44, Trayton Allen. That's the all-state fullback for the Pirates. And it looked like he just kind of lost his footing on the turf.
Turf monster got him.
If you're not used to playing on this kind of turf and you've played on grass every week, can it throw you off?
Yeah, it can. Often you're faster on turf, and it kind of surprises you at the first part of the game. But you settle in as the game goes on, so see less mistakes.
Back to throw on the rollout this time is Gamet, trying to turn those shoulders. Lofts it downfield. Got a man wide open, and it's caught. And that is going to be a touchdown for Butte County.
Touchdown,
Hauled
Butte
in by Trayton Allen, the fullback. Gets behind the defense, and a big gainer. And a nice long touchdown.
2-point conversion attempt coming up.
And Butte answers and takes the lead back, making it 14-12 with the 2-point try pending. And a nice job there by Allen. Getting behind the defense. What about a 40-yard touchdown pass from Gamet? And here comes the 2-point try with the score at 14-12. We got 15 seconds to go in this first quarter. Gamet trying to keep it, dancing around. He's got nowhere to go, and Lighthouse
2-point conversion attempt
is going to get the stop on that one. And that's going to leave the score at 14-12 Butte County with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lighthouse will get one last touch here.
Seconds left to go in the first quarter. Your score, Butte County 14, Lighthouse 12.
Been an exciting first quarter. Back and forth we go. Both teams with a couple of touchdowns here early. And the visiting Pirates forge back ahead 14-12. This is a Butte County team that went 7-2 a year ago. They won their conference with a 2-0 mark. Lost to eventual state champion Oakley in the 1A semifinals. And high hopes again this year. They're ranked in the top 5, looking for good things. Sam Thorngren in his 16th season. You can tell he's got a good system that works well for his team.
You make your way down and see him. Once again, that's State Trooper Baker.
When we had a chance to talk to Coach Thorngren earlier in the week, he said their main goal is just to be a physical team, use that punishing ground attack. They'll mix in some screens and some play action. But they're healthy coming off a bye week and had high hopes, but a lot of respect for this Lighthouse team that, while winless, has been very competitive against a very tough schedule. And showing it tonight as this game been pretty even back and forth. There's the kickoff by Wanstrom. Taken by the Lions. And Denny trying to make something happen, cuts it back. He's flung down around the 25-yard line.
Denny on the return.
Nice return by Denny.
Tackled down by
And it's going to be
Brody
first and
Westergaard.
10 for the Lions.
First and 10 for your Lions at the 21-yard line.
And they come out for another possession. Noah Harker-Reed, number 88. He's your other big lineman, the junior, 6'4". Up front, 3 linemen for the Lions. And we'll see what they come up with here. Not a big roster. You compare the two rosters, and Butte County's roster about double the size of Lighthouse's roster. But the Lions holding their own so far. Down just 2 with 7 seconds to go in this first quarter. Probably the last play of the quarter here, depending on what happens here. Oh, and that is dropped and incomplete, so we'll get one more with 4 seconds to go. Denny was open, and on the little bubble screen, unable to hang on to it. 2nd and 10. And Denny will come to the sideline. Millenkamp will come in, number 2. Beautiful night here in Twin Falls. Late September and a busy night of football around the state. And, of course, the Broncos of Boise State playing as well on the road tonight at UTEP. We'll try to bring you some score updates around the state as we have a chance later in the game, and especially at halftime. Stay tuned for that. Schrader in the gun with the handoff. And Gettle right up the middle. Nice hard run. He's got a good burst and good speed. That'll end this first quarter of play, where the score is the Lighthouse Christian Lions with 12. The visiting Butte County Pirates have 14 and a narrow 2-point lead.
Lighthouse 12.
That gives us an opportunity to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Frost LLC. Is your check engine light on? Are your anti-lock brakes not working? Or worse, is your heater or air conditioning not working? Call Frost LLC today. Frost LLC is your local ASE, Dodge, and GM certified local mobile technician. They can take care of all your diagnostic, ag, automotive, medium, and heavy-duty truck needs Call your Frost LLC local farm and ranch on-site technician at 208-589-2385 to get your vehicle up and running right. Be sure to check out their new location and more right off the highway. Proud to support the Lions.
Addison Howa, Faith Harper Herringsma, and freshman Arella Gilmartin.
So, Carter, as we move into quarter number 2, what stood out to you from that first quarter of play?
The direction of Miss Alon Miles.
Just both teams playing really fast, really relying on those big plays. Not a ton of long drives there in the first quarter. So we'll see if Lighthouse can put together a long, sustained drive here and kind of run out the clock a little bit, shorten up the game.
12 minutes to go. Lighthouse with the ball. Right at the 30-yard line with a 3rd and 7 coming up here, trying to keep this drive alive. Schrader back to throw. He's got a little pressure in his face. Looking downfield, that ball is tipped and knocked away, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And we'll see what happens here. Will we see our first punt of the night, or are they going to go for it?
4th down coming up for your Lions.
11:54 to go till halftime here in the second quarter. It's 4th and 7 for Lighthouse.
Jack DeYoung back to punt. Brody Westergaard.
Jack DeYoung, number 11, will be your punter, and we will see our first punt of the night. And DeYoung boots a low line drive, bounces down at the 40 and bounces a little bit down to about the 37-yard line, and that's where Butte County will take over. So Lighthouse unable to convert on that 3rd down, has to give the ball up. And Butte with the ball and the lead, up 14-12 here early second quarter.
Once again, State Trooper Baker is by the playground and has tons of giveaways for the kids.
For you Butte County Pirate fans, they will be at Chalice on October 7th after a bye week. And tonight trying to improve on that 2-1 mark. And a big gainer to start. It's a first down. And Trayton Allen has a first down all the way up near midfield. Mark him just shy of midfield. 1st and 10 for the Pirates. Made the trek down from Arco. Tell you what, Arco's got one of our favorite stops when we're on the road. Pickles, good burger and fries up there. Man, love that place. 1st and 10 from the 49. For Butte County. Corey Gammett, 53, is your quarterback. And he gives the handoff to Beard, who's been very involved in the early going here, and he spins and fights his way forward near another first down. We'll see what kind of spot they give him. I think he's going to be just a little shy, maybe a yard short of that first down. But he showed a lot of athleticism here in this ball game tonight.
2nd and short.
Senior running back in DB, 6 foot 160. And a lot of ability on both sides of the ball, one of the standouts for the Pirates. Going to bring up a second and a yard as the clock nears the 11-minute mark here in quarter number 2. Gammett on the keeper. He's got a first down, and he's got more. He's still on his feet up the sideline inside the 30. Finally pulled down.
Corey Gammett on the run. Colin Vanderham with the tackle.
Vanderham, number 3, was the defender to bring him down, but not until a huge gain and a nice run there. Gammett's a load from that quarterback spot. Gets down to the 26-yard line, where it brings up a 1st and 10 with 10:30 to go. 2-point lead for the Pirates. They try to add to it here. Big possession. Gammett with the handoff. They hit Beard in the backfield, but he manages to spin forward. Nice job making something out of nothing. The Lions got some good penetration there on that one, but unable to bring him down right away.
Zach Pittock,
the linebacker, the junior, with some of the first contact to slow him down there. 2nd and 7. Butte will primarily keep the ball on the ground. Occasional play action where they'll fake that handoff and look downfield, but a lot of running game here. Under center, Gamut. Handoff goes to Allen. Surges forward before a host of Lions brings him down, including Aiden Visser, the freshman.
Forward progress.
In on that one, number
Stop
32.
for a short gain.
9:35 to go.
Third down coming up for your Lions.
And we've got a car alarm going off behind us. You can probably pick up in the background there. Hopefully they'll get that figured out shortly. 9:25 to go in the first half of play. Butte knocking on the door almost to the red zone here as they face a third down. Coming to the outside is Gamut. He's going to keep it. Still looking maybe at the pitch, but he's going to keep the ball and get up close to the 15-yard line. And it looks like that's going to be first down.
Case Van Leeuwen on the tackle. Fourth down.
Van Leeuwen pulls him down, and I think they're going to say maybe just a little shy of that first down. Got to get to the 15, and he's just inside the 17. And this is 4-down territory here for Butte County as they line up for it. Gamut, the big quarterback under center. He's going to hand it. Nope, he's going to fake the handoff and keep it. And he's going to score a touchdown. Somehow he sneaks through the line, and it is a 17-yard touchdown for Corey Gamut. Somehow he got through the traffic there, turns that into a touchdown. Second TD of the night for Gamut. Had a long 45-yarder to start the game, now a 17-yarder. And a 2-point try coming up, a 20-12 lead. And really a big 2-point try here to try to go up 2 scores.
Yeah, this is big. If Lighthouse can stop them here, then it's just a one-possession game.
8:31 to go till halftime with that score. Gamut makes good decisions. Looked like he was going to hand that one off again. Saw the traffic and somehow spun away and found his way there. He's going to try to run for this one, and he gets in. And a huge 2-point conversion for Gamut.
Attempt is good.
And that's going to make it a 10-point game at 22-12 with 8:31 to go in the first half of play. So a lot of plays there by Gamut and Allen on that drive. They pounded away on the ground. I think that was all on the ground that time. They ran the ball and forged ahead to get the score. We remind you to follow IdahoSports.com on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can get updates, breaking news, pictures, and more. Click the icons in the top left to follow us now. And, of course, you can make these memories last a lifetime by buying a digital file of this game for just $9.95. Click the button in the top right corner to order your copy. And Butte County set to kick off here. The Lions need to respond. They've gone toe-to-toe with them early, but they're finally forced to punt on that last possession and unable to get a stop. And that's the difference in your ball game so far. The team's traded blows early.
Back deep for your Lions.
Wanstrom, the 6'1", 250 senior lineman, will kick it away. And Denny back deep to receive. And a nice kick by Wanstrom. Denny takes it inside the 5 and comes back out. He's got some blocking in front of him. He's up the far side. He's still on his feet to the 30. Uses his speed and pushed out of bounds. But a great return by Micah Denny. He was inside the 5 by the time he was able to track that football down after the nice kick by Wanstrom, and he gets it up
at the 32
to the 32, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions.
Check that, the 33-yard line. Your Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Gettle and Schrader with touchdowns for this Lighthouse team in the early going. We'll see what they come up with here on this key possession in the second quarter as they try to hang in there with the 5th-ranked Pirates. Gettle comes in motion. Schrader looking on the quick slant and in and out of the hands of Denny. He's had a tough time tonight. He had a great return there, but 3 or 4 passes have hit him in the hands and he's been unable to hang on. So it's at the time of night where you take those gloves off and call it good with the gloves.
I don't know. The gloves can be really helpful, but they don't seem to be working for him right now.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes. Got to watch that ball all the way into the hands, and I'm sure he'll make a lot more plays tonight as the game goes along, but tough break there. Brings up 2nd and 10 with 8:17 to go. Hand off to Gettle, and he's got room, and he's got a burst. Can he make the safety miss? He is past him, and he is running. Gettle up the sideline. Gettle is going to go to the house. And it's a 67-yard touchdown run for C.W. Gettle. What a play by Gettle. He had one man to beat, and it was Brody Westergaard, and he was able to just hesitate enough to get past him, and he was gone. What a run.
Yeah, that was a great play. Outrunning those last two defenders to make a big play for a touchdown, get them right back in this thing.
8:05 to go till halftime, so it only takes 26 seconds for Lighthouse to answer the last score by Butte County. And the track meet continues, known as 8-man football. Schrader in the gun, Gettle beside him. Looks to the end zone, lofts to the end zone, and it's knocked down and broken up by Lawson Monker.
Lawson Monker on the coverage.
And that's going to fail. So Lighthouse has been unable to connect on any 2-point tries. And that's basically the difference in the game. Lighthouse 3 scores, 3 failed 2-point tries. And Butte County with 3 scores and 2 successful 2-point tries.
Currently serving or retired, please meet just inside
22-18 as Butte County will take over again. If you're Lighthouse, you just gave up a long drive to Butte County on their last possession where they really run the ball. What adjustments maybe do you try to make against this big physical team?
Well, Butte County has shown they are not going to pass the ball unless they have to. So I would just stack the box, just force them to pass the football because obviously they don't really want to. So make them pass the football.
We'll see what they can come up with here as Gammett and Allen and company get another chance. Trayden Allen, All-State High Desert Conference Player of the Year last year. And Beard with it. And he has got such a burst, great speed, and he takes it up near midfield. So great starting field position for Butte County.
Zach Pitog and Micah Zanatti.
And there's 8 minutes and 1 second to go until intermission in this back and forth affair. As the Pirates will take over with the nose of the ball right at the 50. Gammett in the gun ring, brings Beard in motion and gives it to him on that fly sweep. And Beard is up the sideline spinning and thrown down by Zach Pittock.
Beard on the run, Austin Ledford with a tackle.
Or excuse me, number 6.
Second down,
Austin Ledford
at the 44-yard line.
Is the tackler there. Had him as number 12 on our roster. We've got to update that. Number 6, Austin Ledford with that tackle. And 7:32 to go. Going to bring up a second down and a few for the Pirates. Fake the handoff. Gammett keeps it right up the middle, and he's hauled down. Hauled down by Ledford. So back-to-back tackles for Ledford, but a big gain and a first down. For the Pirates, they get up to the 36.
First down, Butte County at the 36-yard line.
Gammett in the gun. And pressure right up the middle right away. And taken down. Travis Wessels, number 81, the freshman, getting in the backfield and making a play early. And great job.
On the quarterback keeper, Travis Wessels leading the way.
So Wessels the takedown Going to bring up the
Short
2nd and
loss.
10.
Second down.
And this is a big couple of snaps in this football game. Gamet hands it off to Allen, and he's hauled down in the backfield. And that's Wessels again, Travis Wessels, number 81, making back-to-back plays on the defensive side of the ball. And that brings up a 3rd and long.
With the tackle.
Going to be about 3rd and 10 with 6 minutes left in the half.
For the Pirates.
This is a team that loves to run the ball, as we've harped on tonight. Do you think they come out and throw it here?
I don't know. Gamet's been able to string together a lot of long runs, and they're coming out looking like they're going to run, so we'll see what they do here.
Bunched formation, no receivers in the pattern. Pitch goes to Allen around the outside, and he's hit after a gain of just a couple, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 7 or 8 yards. So a nice job by the Lighthouse defense, which is starting to adjust to this run game and making some plays. 5:29 to go, 4th down.
4th down for the Pirates.
They're going to mark that at the 34-yard line. Got to get to the 26, so about 8 yards to go. And we've got a whistle and a timeout on the field, and that gives us an opportunity to remind you that we're grateful for our sponsor tonight, Frost LLC, bringing you the football game, and to remind you that Magic Valley Game Night is presented by D.L. Evans Bank and brought to you by our major advertising partners, Project Filter, Valleywide Cooperative, the Idaho Transportation Department, the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, Next Steps Idaho, and your local Toyota
Here in
dealers.
just a few minutes, we would like to honor you at halftime. Once again, any currently serving or retired first responders, please make your way.
A couple of college
to the
football
west end by the
games going
Lighthouse
on
canopy,
this evening.
so we can include
Syracuse
you in our halftime
beating
festivities.
Virginia 19-13. Air Force blasting Nevada 24-7 at halftime. And Boise State and UTEP are in a 3-3 tie in the 2nd quarter. Carter, what do we have on the high school ranks?
In 1A, we have Oakley and Cary tied at 22 in the 1st quarter.
Great game right there. IdahoSports.com has that one for you as well. Gamet back to throw. On the throwback, he gets us to his receiver number 1, and he has got a 1st down to Trent Pancari, the tight end, on the little throwback. Kind of moved towards the near side, threw it back to the far side of the field, and a huge play and a 1st down for the Pirates. They don't like to put it in the air very often, but they throw it there, and on 4th and 8, they pick it up, and that is a significant play. Lighthouse frustrated they couldn't get a stop there. First and 10 inside the 25. Handoff goes to Allen. He tries to get to the outside, can't get there, but he cuts back up inside. He's still on his feet. He's down near the 15. He's still running. Shakes, makes another tackler miss. And is he going to get in? He's going to get into the end zone. That is a touchdown for Trayden Allen, showing you why he is an all-state performer.
That was ridiculous.
What a play. 4:51 to go.
2-point conversion attempt.
He was bottled up right near the line of scrimmage. Stopped, cut back, spun.
There was about 8 missed tackles on that play and only 8 players on the field for Lighthouse.
Just about everybody had a shot at him, and somehow, with his stops and starts, Allen was able to get to the end zone. What an incredible play by the All-State fullback. And about a 24-yard touchdown run there. And now a 2-point try. 28 to 18, excuse me, is your lead. And Butte County trying to add to it here. Pitches it outside. They're going to throw it. And that's going to be complete.
2-point conversion attempt is
So the
good.
pitch and the pass. Did that ball
Braxton
bounce on the
Gamet
turf?
On the catch
It did.
from the halfback pass.
Backwards pitch to Gamet, bounce. He picks it up, throws it to the end zone.
With 4:51 left
And,
to go in the second quarter,
Braxton
your score,
Gamet
Butte County 30,
throws it to the end zone where it's
Lighthouse
caught,
18.
and the pass succeeds. And that stretches the lead out to 30 to 18 at the 4:51 mark.
Please meet by the Lighthouse canopy by the main entrance.
Incredible run by Allen, one of the highlights of the night, and really when you look back at this game, no matter how it plays out, that 4th down conversion, a big one. Lighthouse could have got the ball back with a chance to take the lead before halftime.
Yeah, that'll end up being a huge play after looking back on this game for Lighthouse. If they get a stop there and then a score and take the lead right before halftime, that could be the difference in winning and losing tonight.
12-point cushion for the Pirates as they set to kick it off again. Wanstrom's been busy tonight. We've had 7 touchdowns here in the first half of play. 4 by Butte, 3 by Lighthouse. Main difference, as we talked about earlier, is those 2-point conversions. Lighthouse 0 for 3 on those, and they've got 18 points. But hoping to get some more right here before the end of the half. And a short little pooch kick right into that hole, and Lighthouse slides and covers it. And they're going to start their drive here from the 32-yard line. And a big drive down the half. They can get within a touchdown with a score.
Lighthouse will take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Lighthouse fans, we want to take this time to send a special shout out to Jasmine Davalos.
A big drive for the Lions.
16 today. Happy birthday,
Schrader and company
Jasmine Davalos.
Come out. Schrader with 2 backs with him in the backfield. Denny in the pattern on the slant. Scrambling, looking downfield and almost picked off.
Pass is incomplete.
Nice break on the ball
Brody Westergaard.
by Brody Westergaard, number 2 for the Pirates, knocking that ball down.
Lions.
And this Butte County team does show a good job in their secondary reacting to the ball in the air. Several times they've been able to knock passes down. Lions will huddle it up on 2nd and 10. Colton Stokesbury over that football, snaps it. And this time it goes to Gettle, and he's going to pick up a few before he's wrestled down around the 36-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Lions with 4:30 to go here in the opening half. This is really a loaded night here in the Magic Valley of games. We've got this game, of course, here. We got Cary and Oakley playing. Minico and Burley playing tonight. Twin Falls homecoming just a few miles from us here playing Century tonight. A lot of great games in the high school lineup tonight. And we're excited to bring you this one here from Lighthouse Christian. Their AstroTurf field, silver and navy blue to match their colors. Back to throw, and now keeping it is Schrader, and he spins up close to a 1st down, and based on where the official is standing, he might have a 1st down. I think they're going to give it to him. They are. They are going to move the chains. 1st down Schrader. So that keeper's been really a good weapon for him tonight.
Yeah, really spreading out the Butte County defense, letting things develop, and then finding the gap. That was well played.
Back to throw, looking down the field. He's got a receiver there. Can he haul it in? It's Denny, and he catches it. Micah Denny inside the 30 with a huge pass reception. Now, what a big play by Denny. He's had a couple of drops tonight, and there hauls in maybe his toughest one of the night, having to turn back and adjust his body in the air, and a big 1st down, and Lighthouse trying to answer here. What a big play by Denny.
The first couple of catches were just too easy. He needed them to be more difficult for him to catch.
Got to have a higher degree of difficulty. He hauls that in from Schrader and sets him up with a 1st down inside the 30. Nearing the 3-minute mark till halftime. Schrader back to throw. There's pressure coming. He throws it up the middle, and Millenkamp unable to hang on.
Is incomplete.
Johnny Millenkamp, the freshman, gets rocked right as the ball arrived.
For your Lions.
Got dusted.
Yeah, huge hit there.
Once again, fans, if you
This
are
physical Butte
first
County
responder,
defense.
active duty or retired, Make sure to make your way down
They
to
are a big
the
physical team
Lighthouse tent
coming
by
down
the
here
main
from
entrance.
Arco.
We would like to include you in our halftime
Got
festivities.
those tough farm and ranch kids up there in Arco, and it shows they've got some good size. Schrader on the snap. And pressure right up the middle. He's forced to get rid of it, but he finds his man. It's caught. I think that was Gettle. It is Gettle. And he's going to be near a first down. He's going to move the chains. And a great job by Schrader standing in there with the pressure coming unblocked and getting it downfield. He takes a big hit, pays the price, but completes that ball. And we have 3 minutes to go till halftime. Lighthouse trying to erase part of a 12-point deficit here as they have a 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. And hopefully they'll keep the action on the far side of the field where our camera angle can pick us up a little better. Schrader with the quick throw. It's DeYoung. He cuts to the middle. He cuts to the far side, and he is going to walk into the end zone. Jack DeYoung, number 11, touchdown. The 6'4" junior takes it to the house from 15 yards out, and a huge score for Lighthouse. Nice job cutting all the way across the field and scoring. And can Lighthouse succeed on a 2-point try? They have been 0 for the night, and they trail by 12 in large part due to that. Here's their chance right here to cut into this lead a little more. 2:35 to go till halftime as the clock stops with that TD by DeYoung. There's a lot of room on that field with only 8 players in a full-size field. Can really space it out. And Schrader's going to go to the outside. Can he get to the pylon? He cannot.
2-point conversion attempt is
And the
no
run
good.
is going to
Justice
fail.
Schrader tackled by Rawson Twitchell.
So the score 30-24.
With 2:35 left to go in the first half, your
Both
score,
teams with 4
Butte
touchdowns.
County 30, Lighthouse 24.
And Butte succeeding on the 2-point tries, and that's the difference in the game. They're 3 for 4, Lighthouse 0 for 4. If you're Lighthouse, what can you do? You're struggling. I mean, obviously this is a big physical team, and that's tight quarters trying to get 3 yards, but what can you do to succeed on those?
Yeah, you just got to try to use your speed, beat them to the outside, which they tried to do on that play, but Butte County just deciphered it quickly. Butte County's tough to score on in those close quarter situations, so it'll be interesting to see how Lighthouse adjusts to try to get those 2-point conversions going.
Butte will take over here, maybe the last possession of the half for them, with just 2:35 to go till intermission.
Kicking for your Lions, Case Van Leeuwen.
I remind you, halftime to stay tuned as we'll bring you a message from our title sponsors. And we'll also have some score updates from around the state for you as we get ready for half number 2 here at Lighthouse Christian in Twin Falls. And an onside kick for the Lions. It is recovered at the 50, right at the midfield marker. So they try the short onside kick. And Butte County right on the spot.
Recovers the kick at the 50-yard line. Butte County takes over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Butte County's just had terrific field position this game.
They really have almost every possession has started near midfield. Razor Duke with the recovery that time, the sophomore. Nice job by number 22. And that puts them in another. I think back-to-back drives, they've been right at the 50.
Yeah, I think it was a good idea to try the onside kick, but 22 was not fooled.
And a handoff to Westergaard. He's going to pick his way up the sideline for about 4 yards before being knocked out.
Westergaard on the run. Zach Pittock on the tackle. Short gain, 2nd down for the Pirates.
2nd and 6 or 7 for Lighthouse, for Butte County, with 2:29 to go as he went out of bounds to stop the clock. And then back over the ball, here we go. Your center, 24, KJ Williams. Oh, and slipping down, but somehow staying up and now pitching it wide. Dangerous play, but Trayton Allen is on the move now. He's at the 40. He's got defenders behind him. He's still making a miss like he does. He's up to the 30 and down to the 25. Trayton Allen, an incredible player.
Trayton Allen.
Boy, that went from disaster to huge gain in a hurry.
Case Van Leeuwen with the tackle. 1st and 10.
Corey Gammett, the quarterback, 53, was in trouble in the backfield, and he almost went down. He was about to get lit up, and he just pitches that ball. Long pitch, and Allen makes something happen.
That could have ended a lot worse.
And instead, it's a big 1st down gain to the 26 for the All-State fullback. 5'10", 200 pounds. He is a load, and Lighthouse having a hard time bringing him down. This time Westergaard is your quarterback, and he's going to hand it off to Allen, and he's got another huge gain and nice blocking downfield in front of him.
Trayton Allen on the run. Flag on the field.
There is a flag down.
Holding is the call against.
It's going to be a hold on
County.
Butte County. That's going to bring back that big gain for Allen. And Butte County does not like to pass the ball. This will put them in a long yardage situation, so we'll see what they can come up with. But they've been able to strike with big plays in the run game. And they march backwards.
This is a big opportunity for Lighthouse to get a stop.
Once again, fans, this game is being streamed live on IdahoSports.com.
1 minute, 42 seconds to go till halftime
in the world that
as the
can't be
clock
here in
stops
person,
with that
give them a
penalty.
call and tell them to watch tonight's game live on IdahoSports.com.
Westergaard stays in at quarterback, and he's going to keep the ball up the middle. They're trying to rip it out, and he's hanging on to it tight. And he gets a decent gain there on the play.
Brody Westergaard on the run.
It has taken about 3 guys to bring down every single Butte County ball carrier tonight.
They are tough physical runners, and they have played well. We got a timeout on the field with 1:27 to go
Timeout, Butte County.
until halftime.
While you have a timeout, I'll update you on some of the scores around Idaho. Raft River and Valley are playing. Raft River up 30-0. Notice is beating Wilder 56-0 at halftime. Let's see. Camas County is beating Shoshone 30-0. Buell beating Wood River 14-7. Snake River beating South Fremont 12-0.
Once again, Lighthouse fans, if you are a first responder,
Blackfoot losing to Rigby 3-14. Minico beating Burley 14-0 at halftime. Ridgeview beating Caldwell 7-0. Shelley beating Bonneville 14-0. And Skyview beating Columbia 14-6.
Interesting that mighty Burley offense that had 82 points in a win over Preston last week. We had a chance to see them. Explosive offense, great receivers and quarterback. No points at Minico.
This is definitely the best team that they have faced so far this season in Minico. Minico's defense is loaded, so it's not too shocking that Minico's defense has done a good job.
Westergaard in a throwing situation, looking down the middle. It's got a receiver. It's caught, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a Butte County touchdown.
Touchdown, Butte County. Boston Anderson.
Boston Anderson, your tight end, number 52, hauls that in. His first touch of the night for Anderson, and a great play for Butte as Anderson down the middle and a nice long throw by Westergaard. They rotate a couple quarterbacks in, and he got his chance here and makes the great play there. And they're going to go for 2 to try to stretch this 12-point lead. 1:18 to go till the half, and another quick score in this one. Pitch goes wide to Beard. He's going to follow his blockers, get into the end zone. There's a flag on the play, so we'll see if we've got a hold.
Holding is the call against Butte County.
So after that TD reception by Anderson, a hold on the 2-point try, and they'll have to give it a go again from a little further out. Retry the 2-point try here. 12-point lead for Butte County.
Replay the 2-point conversion attempt.
So the Lions unable to take advantage and get a stop there after that penalty. Really nice throw by Westergaard, the junior QB. And he's in the gun next to Beard. Going to pitch it, and Beard is going to look to throw and come back across the field. He takes a hit. Nice pressure by Wessels, and that ball incomplete. And that pass is going to fail.
In the first half, your score, Butte County 36, Lighthouse 24.
36-24, 12-point lead for the visiting Pirates, who come in ranked in the top 5 and looking for a nice road win tonight. Coach Sam Thorngren of Butte County was very complimentary of what Coach Smith is doing. He said,
Last call for first
Lighthouse 0-8 a year ago,
Active duty
didn't win a
or
game,
retired.
but he said
Please
while
make
they're
your way
0-3
to the
this year,
Lighthouse
you can
canopy
see the
down by the main
progress.
entrance.
And just looking at the scores, you can see the progress. And
Once
really on
again,
the field
first
tonight, you can
responders,
tell this is
retired
not
or active duty, please make your
not
way
a
to the
big
Lighthouse canopy
mismatch.
down
This
by
is
the
two
main
very
entrance.
talented teams going at it. And so far, that size, though, of Butte County wearing things down a little bit on that Lighthouse defense. As they prepare for a kickoff here with 1:18 left in your opening half of play.
Jaden Wallstrom to kick. Micah Denny back deep.
Some 1A 8-man football action tonight here on Magic Valley Game Night on IdahoSports.com. And the kick taken there by Denny. He's got some room, he's got some blocking, and he is spun down at the 20-yard line. So one of the shorter returns.
Micah Denny on the return.
Beard in
Rebel
on the
Beard
play,
with the
along
tackle.
with Charles Bragg, number
Lighthouse
4,
takes over first and
on the
10
special
at the
teams play.
21-yard line.
And from the 21, Lighthouse will start this drive. They've got 1:12 to go, but they've shown they can move the ball with that passing game. We'll see what they come up with here. A score before the half would be big for Lighthouse. They did start the game with the ball and took a 6-0 lead, so they have to kick to Butte County to start half number 2. So if they're down 12, giving up the ball, that's a tough spot to be in. They want to get a score here. Schrader stepping up, scrambling. There is a flag in the backfield thrown, probably in the area of holding.
On the scramble. Corey Gamet on the tackle, flag on the field.
And we'll see what we got here with 1:06 to go, holding on the Lions. So that's going to make
the call against the Lions.
this drive a little tougher to score on, push them back and make it a 1st and long.
10 yards from the flag. First and long for your Lions.
Schrader back to throw, heels on his own end zone, lofts it downfield, and nobody there but Pirates.
Pass is incomplete.
And that pass
Micah
well
Denny,
overthrown. Denny, the intended
receiver.
target, but well beyond him and incomplete, brings up a 2nd down.
2nd down and long for your Lions.
1:01 to go until the break. We got to get all the way out to the 32-yard line for a 1st down. And the ball sitting around the 7-yard line.
Thank you.
Second and 10, 1:01 to go till the break. And there's a reverse, and DeYoung is coming to the near side, makes a man miss, cuts it upfield. A nice play, still on his feet and fighting forward for a nice gain is Jack DeYoung. Nice job on the reverse to pick up a big gain. 52 seconds to go until halftime. And Lighthouse takes the timeout to stop that clock at the 52-second mark and talk this over on a 3rd down. Score update from the college ranks for you. For those joining us here tonight, the Boise State Broncos are on the road playing UTEP.
And they are bad.
They are losing to UTEP 10-3. So a rough night for the Broncos as the season started a little rocky, and we'll see what they come up with. Still lots of time to go in that one, but they are losing in the 2nd quarter on the road.
I'm sure they'll figure it out, but still shocking to see.
From Smith Promotions.
They started slow a year ago, too, before getting it going.
Coming up in October.
Pulling that upset at BYU after starting really slow. We'll see what they do the rest of the way. But great one here tonight. Lighthouse Christian Lions hosting the Butte County Pirates. As we mentioned earlier, Butte County's got about twice as many players as Lighthouse
After
does.
the timeout, 3rd and long
Nice
for your
big
Lions.
roster for Coach Sam Thorngren up there. And a big physical team. And they built a 12-point lead here, trying to hang on to that here late in the half. Schrader back to throw for Lighthouse. Finds Denny. He's going to pitch it to DeYoung, and he's got room up the sideline on the hook and ladder, and he's thrown down around the 37-yard line. But a huge first down and a nice trick play by the Lions, throwing the quick one to Denny, who pitched it to DeYoung. And he almost got around the edge, could have been gone, but a nice job by the Butte County defense to get the tackle.
38-yard line, and that's good for another Lighthouse.
1st and 10 for the Lions. 36 seconds, clock running. Schrader snaps, claps his hands, calls for it, looks long. He's got his receiver in the pattern, and he can't quite get there. C.W. Gettle was there, double coverage.
He gave that a shot.
Did have a chance at it. Thought he might
Almost
be able
got
to
it.
get to that ball, but nice throw by Schrader to put it out there and give him a chance, but a little long. And with 27.9 seconds to go till halftime, we've got a 2nd and 10. How important is the score for Lighthouse here? Based on how
It'd
the
be
game's
huge,
gone?
especially since Butte County starts the second half with the ball. If Butte County stops them here and then scores again and to go up 42-24, it's basically over. So it's huge to get a score here to keep it a one-possession game.
Schrader with 3 receivers to the near side. Pumps it, throws it out to DeYoung. Can he make guys miss? He does. He gets up the sideline, but they're going to say he stepped out.
Jack DeYoung,
Where are they going to mark him here?
flag on the field.
Oh, there's a flag down as well. Let's see what we got here. Where are they going to mark him? No, it's going to be a hold, so it's going to come back anyway.
Holding is the call against the Lions.
Nice job by DeYoung, and he might have had a chance to really go, but he stepped out. It's all going to come back anyway with the holding call. There's been several of those here in the opening half. 20 seconds to go till halftime.
10 yards from the
And
flag.
that 10-yard penalty brings up a long
2nd down and long for your Lions.
long yardage situation for the Lions. Who trail by 12 here on their home turf. On just a gorgeous night for football as it cools off here in the fall. And they come to the line here with DeYoung out in the pattern. Gettle as well in the slot there. Schrader back to throw. Looking downfield, trying to find a man. He's got Gettle open, but now he's going to scramble under the pressure. Now he's looking back across the field, and he's going to throw it incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Well over the head of Denny, his intended receiver there.
For Micah Denny.
It's too bad he was not able to get the ball to Gettle, who kind of came out on a wheel route, was wide open, but the pressure got to him right as he was looking to throw that way. And ends up forcing it across the middle incomplete for a 3rd and 10 with 11 seconds to go. And now your chance to score is kind of a longer shot here, but they're definitely going to see what they can come up with here. And looks like another penalty is going to back them up. You got 11 seconds till halftime. If you're Lighthouse, you just hand it off here to try to get that clock to run out and not have to give the ball back to Butte County.
With how far they are, maybe, but with how many explosive plays Lighthouse has had, you might as well give one last go of it.
So they're inside the 10 now as they will snap this football. They're going backwards on this drive. See if they can execute cleanly and come up with something with 11 seconds to go. Schrader under pressure, throws across the middle and lit up immediately. No gain on that reception. Gettle taken down, and that's going to take us to halftime. And at the end of the opening half of play, the score
at halftime, your score
is Butte County 36.
Butte County 36, Lighthouse 24.
Lighthouse 24. We invite you to stay tuned as we bring you some messages from our great sponsors that make this ball game possible, and then we'll be back to recap the first half and get you ready for half number 2 here on IdahoSports.com.
What is community? It's Friday Night Lights with laughter as post-game commentary. It's fun runs, fun rides. It's passing the boot for local heroes. and it's breaking ground for groundbreaking startups. This is what makes a community, and it's what makes a community bank. It's fertile financial resources turned back into local soil. Here's to people helping others thrive. This is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
You can't make summer stand still, so make the most of every last second with a new Toyota at Toyota's National Sales Event.
During Toyota's National Sales Event, discover our wide variety of fuel-efficient electrified vehicles. Toyota, let's go places.
Some days, I choose the most difficult trail. I test my limits.
Taking the hard path isn't always easy, but I know it's the right way.
When I get done with my ride and I look back at what I've just accomplished, I feel amazing.
It takes courage and determination to do hard things.
But you can do them.
Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. Learn more at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
It can be a lot, trying to figure out how to make it, how to dream big, and to wonder, what if? Because no matter where you are in life, if you don't know what's possible in Idaho, it's hard to keep asking, what if? Which is exactly why Next Steps Idaho was created, with everything from smart tools that help you figure out careers you might be suited for, to training and education options for you. So keep asking what if at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Community. Is it defined by where you live? Or is it something more? A deeper connection. The experience of being welcomed and the feeling that no matter where you're from, it's 1904.
We welcome you back here live in Twin Falls, Idaho, where it is halftime on Magic Valley game night. And tonight's ball game, the Butte County Pirates at 2-1 visiting the 0-3 Lighthouse Christian Lions. Entertaining first half, Carter. Butte County with a 36-24 lead here at intermission.
Yeah, both teams really sticking to what they do best. Butte County running the ball really well, being real physical at the point of attack. Lighthouse getting some big plays going. They've kept pace with Butte County for the most part, except for those 2-point conversions. So we'll see if Lighthouse's defense can get some stops and maybe allow their offense to get back in the game.
Coach Thorngren on the Butte County side really said stopping the big play was the key to his team beating Lighthouse, and Lighthouse did have a couple of big scoring plays in that first half, 60-yarder, 67-yarder. Gettle started things off with that big run up the sideline and then had another one later. So he's got two runs of 60-plus yards for Lighthouse. He's a great weapon for them. But on the other side, Butte County, with Allen in that power run game, they've got a lot of weapons they can use.
Yeah, they do. Gettle's really been the vocal point for the Lighthouse offense here, and Gettle, and not Gettle, Gamut on the other side of the ball has been really good for Butte County.
Yep, Corey Gamut, the quarterback, the big quarterback's kind of built like a running back himself, and he has a 45-yarder to start the scoring and then added another one later. So a couple touchdowns for Gamut. And Allen, of course, with a couple touchdowns of his own. So Anderson got the last one to make it a 12-point lead. And great game here in the first half. We'll see what happens in half number two. We'll have some more updates from scores around the state and the kickoff coming up for you here in just a few minutes, about 6 more minutes of halftime to go. So we'll run through just a quick commercial break. And after this, we'll be back with half number two here on IdahoSports.com.
What is community? It's Friday Night Lights with laughter as post-game commentary. It's fun runs, fun rides. It's passing the boot for local heroes. And it's breaking ground for groundbreaking startups. This is what makes a community. And it's what makes a community bank. It's fertile financial resources turned back into local soil. Here's to people helping others thrive. This is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
You can't make summer stand still, so make the most of every last second with a new Toyota at Toyota's National Sales Event.
During Toyota's National Sales Event, discover our wide variety of fuel-efficient electrified vehicles. Toyota, let's go places.
Some days, I choose the most difficult trail. I test my limits.
Taking the hard path isn't always easy, but I know it's the right way.
When I get done with my ride and I look back at what I've just accomplished, I feel amazing.
It takes courage and determination to do hard things.
But you can do them.
Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. Learn more at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
It can be a lot, trying to figure out how to make it. How to dream big and to wonder, what if? Because no matter where you are in life, if you don't know what's possible in Idaho, it's hard to keep asking, what if? Which is exactly why Next Steps Idaho was created, with everything from smart tools that help you figure out careers you might be suited for, to training and education options for you. So keep asking what if at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Community. Is it defined by where you live? Or is it something more? A deeper connection. The experience of being welcomed, and the feeling that no matter where you know for.
Welcome back here in Twin Falls, Idaho, Lighthouse Christian School. And we have got halftime about to get underway here for the third quarter of play as the Lions hosting 5th-ranked Butte County and the Pirates of Butte County with a 36-24 lead. Some big plays both ways in that exciting first half. We look forward to quarter number 3.
Yeah, it should be a good one. See if Lighthouse can string together some stops here, get their offense back in the game, and see if Butte County slows down at all with their explosive run game.
They've added a little extra time to the halftime. Butte County came out, warmed up, and got ready, and Lighthouse a little slow getting back out here for half number 2, so they've added a couple more minutes to allow the Lions to warm up on the far end of the field here. And so that gives us an opportunity to tell you about Frost LLC. Is your check engine light on? Are your anti-lock brakes not working? Or worse, is your heater or air conditioning not working? Call Frost LLC today. Frost LLC is your local ASE, Dodge, and GM certified local mobile technician. They can take care of all your diagnostic, ag, automotive, medium, and heavy-duty truck needs. Call your Frost LLC local farm and ranch on-site technician at 208-589-2385 to get your vehicle up and running right. Be sure to check out their new location in Moore, right off the highway. Proud to support the Pirates. We remind you that next week, or next game out, 2 weeks from now, Butte County will be at Chalice for a road game October 7th. That is a high desert conference road game. And meanwhile, next week for Lighthouse, the gauntlet continues. They go to Oakley in conference play as they continue just to play a line of top 5 teams in the state.
Stephen Denny.
Yeah, let's go through the state tonight and good football games. In 5A, Rigby beating Blackfoot 14-10. Eagle beating Nampa 24-0. Lakeland beating Post Falls 13-7. Lewiston beating Sandpoint 13-0. Meridian beating Highlands 7-0. Mountain View beating Boise 19-0. Thunder Ridge losing to Middleton 42-0. Capital beating Timberline 13-0.
Make sure you follow your Lions on social media.
Minico beating Burley 21-14 in the third. Ridgeview beating Caldwell 21-0. And in some 1A action, Grace beating Rockland 42-26. Cary beating Oakley 30-28. Raft River beating Valley 50-0 at halftime. And Notice still up 56-14 on Wilder.
It's a Raft River team winning big tonight that Lighthouse took down to the final minute, and we'll see what they can do tonight. Butte County and next week against Oakley. What a tough schedule before it really doesn't lighten up at all. Tough conference. Murtaugh is ranked now as well, and you thought that might be a more winnable game, but a lot of tough games for Lighthouse. See what they can do. Kickoff to start the second half. Millenkamp kicks it off. Westergaard takes it, and he dusts the defender, gets up past the 40 to the 50, still on his feet, cutting back inside, making guys miss. Weaving through the defense is Brody Westergaard, and he is going to take this one end to end for the touchdown. And what a way to start the second half for Butte County. A kickoff return for a score by Westergaard. Brody Westergaard, the junior, showing some moves.
For a touchdown.
So much for that stop early in the half.
And we talked about this being a key. Lighthouse unable to score late in the half and get a stop on a fourth down. They fall 2 scores behind. Now they give up the ball and go down 3 scores. And what a start for the visitors. 42-24, 11:40 to go. And he weaved his way back and forth across the field. And with 8-man football, there's a lot more room out there to do so. And they will await the 2-point try here to try to stretch that lead to 20 points.
Two-point conversion attempt is good.
2-point try is good.
Gamet on the option keeper.
Gamet keeps it, runs it in.
11:40 to go in the third quarter. Your score, Butte County 44, Lighthouse 24.
And a 44-24 cushion for the visitors. And that really puts the Pirates firmly in control here as we begin half number 2. And Micah Denny sets up deep at his own 5-yard line to receive the next kick. And Lighthouse really needs to get some things going on the offensive side to stay in this ball game against the Butte County team that went to the 1A semifinals last year before coming up short against the eventual champion Oakley. Oakley and Raft River, of course, out of this conference, played for the state title last year with Hornets winning. And next week it's a road trip for Lighthouse to Oakley. Jaden Wanstrom set to kick it off, number 45. Puts a shoe into it and a nice kick. Taken by Denny around the 12-yard line. He's going to dance to the far side, try to make a man miss, and taken down just outside the 20. A nice hit there.
Micah Denny returns the kick. Rebel Beard on the
Rebel
tackle.
Beard, another defensive play. He's been in on a lot of them tonight, and with 11:35 to go, he gets a nice hit there. First and 10 Lighthouse from the 23. And the Lions home crowd tries to get them fired up as they touch the ball for the first time in the half. Suddenly down 20 in a game that was tight not long ago. Lighthouse trailed just 22-18 midway through the second quarter. But a lot of Butte County since then. Schrader, clap of the hands, snap of the ball, dancing under pressure, fires it down the field, and out of bounds.
Pass is incomplete.
DeYoung and Denny were both out in the pattern down there, but that ball out of bounds. She scrambles under pressure to bring up 2nd and 10.
Second down coming up for your Lions.
The sun down, the night cooling off here at Lighthouse Christian. As the Lions face the big 2nd down here. Two backs in the backfield with Schrader. And he's going to hand it off to Gettle, who comes to the near side and is going to be swarmed under.
C.W. Gettle
Gamet
on the carry.
is there. Wehmeyer is there. Dylan Wehmeyer. And they take him down in the backfield.
On the tackle. 3rd down and long for your Lions.
This Butte County team starting to really show you why they are a ranked team in the 1A Division I ranks, as they are playing tough and making plays. Lighthouse able to use that speed and quickness to get some big scores early to match them. But a little separation here now and a big 3rd down. If you're Lighthouse, you want to keep this drive alive. Scrambling. There's Schrader. He looks downfield. He's got Millenkamp, and he hauls it in, and no, it's in and out of his hands. Would have had a 1st down there, but he's unable to hang on to that.
4th down coming up for your
Good
Lions.
touch on the ball by Schrader to get it to him, and not able to hang on to bring up a 4th down. And a punting situation for the Lions. And if you're Lighthouse, really the last thing you want to do there is go 3 and out against this physical
Just
endgame.
don't let Butte County run this punt back.
Yep, see if they can get a good special teams play here. But it's going to be another good field position situation likely for Butte County. And Rebel Beard takes the ball near midfield, gets some good blocks. He's up the far side. He's to the 30. He's inside the 20, and he's knocked out of bounds, and a late flag
is returned
comes
by
in.
Rebel Beard.
Rebel Beard showing that speed off again,
Flag
taking
on
the
the
ball
field.
just shy of the 50 and running it back nicely. Big return to set his team up with great field position. We'll see what the flag is. And it's going to be a hold on the
Block in
Pirates.
back is the call against the Pirates.
So a penalty on the Pirates there on that return. We'll push that back to the 31-yard line. So not quite as good a position, but
will
still in a
take them
great
back to
spot
the 31
for Butte
yard
County,
line.
who takes over with a
1st and 10 at the
20-point
31
lead
yard
at
line
44-24.
for Butte County.
10-18 to go here in this quarter. And Gamet, number 53, Corey Gamet, is your quarterback again. Got Trayton Allen back there with him. The ball bobbled as the back came forward. Somehow he scoops it up and makes something out of nothing. But looked like that ball got knocked out of his hands by his own running back as he tried to fake the handoff.
Boston Anderson on the run. Gain of about 5. 2nd down.
2nd and 5. Handoff goes to Allen. They're trying to haul him down, and they do. Successful tackle there by Aiden
Trayton
Visser.
Allen on the run. Aiden Visser.
Nice
with the
job
tackle.
on the tackle to hang on to
Short
Allen, who
loss.
is a load. Tough to
3rd
bring down.
Coming up.
9:20 to go, clock running. As Butte in a short yardage situation here on 3rd down. And the pitch goes to Allen, and he's got a head of steam, and he is going to go. There is a flag. He's hauled down just shy of the goal line, it looks like. But we are going to have a penalty, and I think this one is going to come back multiple
Trayton
flags
Allen
on the
run.
field. Allen got
Flag
that ball
on
with
the
a head of
field.
steam. Nice run down near the goal line. But I think it's all going to be for naught. And make a 3rd and a little longer for Butte County. And it is a hold on the
Holding
Pirates.
is the call against Butte County.
So that's going to turn this 3rd and 3 into at least 3rd and 13. We'll see where they mark it here.
10 yards from the flag.
They'll mark it at the 39-yard
For
line.
the Pirates.
They've got to get down to the 21 for a first down, so we're going to have a 3rd and about 18 here. As the Pirates come to the line with that power run game and see what they can do. Scrambling. It's Gamet. And he's still on his feet somehow. And still pushing forward. He's still on his feet and he's going. Oh, what a play by Corey Gamet. And he almost makes something out of nothing. I don't know how Lighthouse was unable to bring him down. They had him down 3 or 4 times, and somehow he just keeps stumbling, keeping his knees off the turf. And he gets all the way down to the 28-yard line, but that gives him a chance to go for this in a shorter yardage situation where they would have had a really tough situation for this run-oriented team.
I think Lighthouse might do some tackling drills this next week.
That was a tough one there. They've had some plays where they've really had him and just unable to bring him down. But these are big physical runners in Gamet and Allen for the Pirates. Wearing him down as the game goes. Gamet back to throw. He's looking. He's going to throw it out to Allen, who blocks for a bit and then comes out and picks it up. And that's going to be a first down. Tackle is made by Zach Pittock, number 8.
Tackle down by Zach Pittock.
And Pittock with a nice play there.
Butte County first down.
First down and 10, 8 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. This is a long football game between all the scoring we've had here. We've got the games around the state heading to the 4th quarter already. We're not quite halfway through the 3rd. So the clock will start. Gamet looking to throw. He's got a receiver open. That's number 6. He's going to make 2 men miss, and he's going to get hauled down at the 5-yard line. That's Rafe McAfee, the number 6, the tight end, getting in on the action. A nice job by McAfee to get a 1st and goal to the 5, but we've got more laundry on the field, and we'll see if it's nullified for Butte County. So between the flags and the bevy of points tonight, we've got a game that's turning into a high school marathon here. And I'm going to move that back and try it again. Another hold on Butte County. They've been guilty of those several times.
Holding is the call.
Typically managed to overcome them, though, which has been impressive.
Against Butte County. Replay first down.
Butte County 2-1 on the season. Wins over Valley and Water Springs. A narrow loss to Cary by 6. Cary team that also beat Lighthouse. And there goes the handoff and a nice gain there by number 10, Rawson Twitchell.
Rawson Twitchell on
Getting
the
some of
run.
the youngsters in there for Butte County, the sophomore. Twitchell,
Tackle down at the
he's running back to linebacker,
19-yard
gets a
line.
touch there.
2nd and long for the Pirates.
Brings up 2nd down with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Gamet under center. He's going to hand it off to Allen. He's going to forge his way up the middle, and I think there's another flag on the run by Trayton Allen.
On the run, flag on the field.
And a hold again on the
Holding
Pirates.
is the call against Butte County.
That flag stops the clock at 6:14 to go.
10
20-point ball
yards
game
from
here.
the flag. 2nd down.
In a second, and a long way to go for Butte County as the penalties are piling up. Back to throw this time is Gamet. He's got a man down the field. Oh, he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Would have been another score for Brody Westergaard, who returned the kickoff to start the second half
3rd and long
for a
coming up
TD,
for
more than an
Pirates.
80-yard return for him. And he just had a chance at a nice long touchdown play from 34 yards out. 29 yards out. And the ball hits him in the hands inside the 5 and unable to hang on. It's a tough break for Westergaard. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down, and we got a timeout on the field. With that timeout, we remind you tonight's game is brought to you in part by Frost LLC. Is your check engine light on? Are your anti-lock brakes not working? Or worse, is your heater or air conditioning not working? Call Frost LLC today. Frost LLC is your local ASE Dodge and GM certified local mobile technician. They can take care of all your diagnostic, ag, automotive, medium, and heavy-duty truck needs. Call your Frost LLC local farm and ranch on-site technician at 208-589-2385 to get your vehicle up and running right. Be sure to check out their new location and more right off the highway. Proud to support the Pirates. I'm grateful for Frost LLC helping make tonight's broadcast of Magic Valley Game Night possible. Magic Valley Game Night is an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production presented by D.L. Evans Bank and brought to you by our major advertising partners, including Project Filter. 3rd down and 10. On the reverse, Baird almost taken down in the backfield by West as he gets away. He's still on his feet, and the poor tackling continues. And a nice gain to make something out of that by Beard, but he's still going to come up well short of that 1st down.
Rebel Beard.
I'm going to bring up a 4th down play there. So nice pressure by Travis Wessels to get in the backfield. Was unable to wrap him up.
Coming up.
And he's able to scramble and make something happen there. 4th and 10 with 5:30 to go in this football game. Snap to Gamut, and flags all over the field as he dumps it off to number 1, Trent Pancari. And he is taken down quickly on the 4th down. If this flag is on Butte County, likely declined by Lighthouse, and I think that is the case. So they're going to get a stop and get the ball back. Down 20, still in this game. If they can get a score here, this would be a big stop. Illegal shift by the Pirates.
Illegal motion is the call.
Penalties declined, and the ball will go over
Penalty is
to
declined.
Lighthouse.
Takes over on downs.
1st and 10, and that offense has got to score. They've been shut out so far in the second half. They got to get on the board if they want to get back in this game. Remind you can make tonight's game memories last a lifetime by owning a digital file of tonight's game. Click on the link in the top right corner to order. And don't forget to follow IdahoSports.com on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Get updates, breaking news, pictures, and more. Click the icons in the top left to follow us now. Lighthouse takes over, 1st and 10, 5:12 to go from their own 25-yard line. A clap in the snap to Schrader. He scrambles to the right. He's looking deep. He's going to throw deep. Receiver comes back for it. That's got to be a flag. And there it is. Comes out a little late, but it's there. Millenkamp, your intended receiver, tried to get back to that football, but was wrestled down there. As he cut back to the ball, they kind of clotheslined him. And we're going to get a pass interference on Butte County, so that'll pick up 1st down for the Pirates, or for the Lions, excuse me. And Lighthouse with a good opportunity here. Trailing by 20 and needing some points. Points and stops is the order of business for the Lions.
Ball is at the 41-yard line, and that's good for another Lighthouse.
So from the 41, the Lions take over. Schrader fakes the handoff. He's looking deep. He's got DeYoung wide open. He hauls it into the 30, and I think he's going to take it to the house. Jack DeYoung with the score. DeYoung, the long TD reception. And the Lions are in for 6. Big score for Lighthouse to cut the deficit to 44 to 30 for DeYoung. That's his second score of the game. Had a nice 15-yarder earlier in the day, and now he adds this long one here. And Lighthouse striking big and quick with those long plays, trying to stay in this game. They've cut it to a 2-score game, going for 2 here. Schrader in the gun. He's got Gettle and Millenkamp with him. Fakes it, rolls out, heaves it to the end zone, and it's good. That is Denny, number 4. Micah Denny comes up with the big play. Denny with the reception. And that cuts it to 44 to 32 with 4 minutes and 53 seconds.
Your score, Butte County 44.
So after a first half that featured the teams trading blows back and forth in a 60-point half, only 2 scores here in the third quarter, and Lighthouse gets one there as DeYoung hauls in about a 70-yard reception for a first down. Score update for you from the Mini-Cache area, the big rivalry tonight. Carter, what do you got there?
Minico is beating up on Burley 42-20 in the fourth.
And here it's 44 to 32 for Butte County. But Lighthouse suddenly back in this football game after falling behind by 20 earlier in the night. That's the first time they've succeeded on a 2-point try. And the kickoff for Mellencamp, taken inside the 20 by Westergaard. Again, makes a player miss, and he's got all kinds of room up the far sideline and trucks a defender as he goes past the 50. It's going to be great field position again for Butte County as Westergaard just jukes another would-be tackler and makes something out of it. And that's kind of been the story of the night. Lighthouse has had guys in position. They haven't been able to make that initial tackle, and it leads to big plays.
Butte County takes over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So in Lighthouse territory, Butte takes over at the 45. And KJ Williams, your center, snaps it. Handoff goes to Trayton Allen. And he drags the tackler to the 40-yard line.
Trayton Allen on the run.
It's a Butte County team that with the lead, they're naturally a team that keeps it on the ground anyway, and they'll keep that going and try to keep this lead, milk that clock, and add to their cushion if they can here. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third. And it's going to be a 2nd down and 5 for Butte County. Hand off again to Allen. Gets through the traffic, and he's up the sideline. He's got a big gain. He's trucking down the sideline and finally pushed out of bounds by DeYoung. But a huge gain inside the 20 will set up.
Trayton Allen on the run. Out of bounds.
Set up Butte County in the red zone with a 1st and 10. And stop the clock at 3:53 to go.
1st and 10, Butte County at the 16-yard line.
Gamet hands it off to Rebel Beard. He's a nice changeup using that speed compared to the size of Allen.
Rebel Beard on
and
the
2
carry.
talented backs there
Short
in the
gain.
backfield. So Coach Jason Smith and the Lions of Lighthouse need to try to come up with a stop here. They are definitely smaller than this Butte County team, big physical team, but they want to use their speed and athleticism to make plays. They've done it here and there on the offensive side successfully. Now their defense needs to rise up with the ball at the 10-yard line. What will they do here? Corey Gamet fakes the handoff, keeps it, goes up the side, slips and goes down. He had some room, but he's going to fall down at the 6-yard line. Might have had a chance to fight his way forward based on what we've seen tonight, but loses his footing on the turf, and down he goes. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ball short of the first down, 3rd and short.
And 3rd down and just a little. They about had a 1st and goal there for the Pirates, but it ends up a yard short. 2:50 to go till the end of this 3rd quarter. And a big play for the Lighthouse defense. Handoff to Baird, and he is hauled down right away by DeYoung and Pancari. Number 1, number 11 in on that tackle together. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they hold on the 3rd and short. And a big chance here on 4th and short. Can Lighthouse get a stop and get the ball back? Maybe the play of the game for Lighthouse Lions and their hopes of getting back in this football game. Baird takes the direct snap and just forges ahead. And that is going to be a 1st down. Excuse me, that was Westergaard, number 2. Brody Westergaard came in and took that snap. The other quarterback, and gets under center and forges ahead, and a big 1st down conversion to set up 1st and goal from the 5-yard line for Lighthouse. 2 minutes to go until the end of this 3rd quarter, and they are knocking on the door. Westergaard will stay in QB. He rolls out, now pitches to Allen, and Allen is going to be swarmed under in the backfield. Great job by the defense, including Lawson Moncur. He's in there with the big play.
Colin Vanderham leading the way for your Lions tackler.
Vanderham in there as well. Nice job by the Lions, 1:40 to go.
2nd and goal at the 7.
As they trail by 12 and look to get a stop here. Make a goal line stand. In the 3rd quarter, Boise State and UTEP tied 10-10. And here an exciting one as well, and another stop by the Lighthouse defense. They haul Allen down. Great play.
Trayton Allen on the run. Jack DeYoung leading the way for the Lions tacklers. 3rd and goal.
Late 3rd quarter here. Butte County knocking on the door. Westergaard is your quarterback. Allen, the All-State fullback, besides him. Westergaard is going to cut his way up, stretch for the goal line, and he is going to be marked down short. He reached for it, but he's going to get to around the 1. And that might take us to the end of the quarter, the clock running to 30 seconds.
Brody Westergaard on the run.
It's going to be 4th and goal.
Of the goal line.
And here is your play.
4th and goal.
We had a 4th and inches a few minutes ago that Butte picked up, and now on 4th and goal, Lighthouse trying to come up with a big play. They need help from that line. Noah Harker-Reed, 88, up there in the middle. Ben Ford from the defensive line, spot number 7. They need a stop here. Handoff goes down. He's hauled down. Is he in? And they're going to mark him short. And Lighthouse is held. The Lighthouse defense has come up with a stop and gotten the ball back just outside their own goal line. Butte County and their power run game is turned away at the goal line. And what a play for Lighthouse, and they get the ball back. They've got 99 yards to go, a 12-point deficit, and 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Number 10 quarterback, Justice Schrader, comes back to take the field. The 6'1 junior's done a good job for Lighthouse tonight. And now they have the tough challenge ahead of them of avoiding a safety and seeing if they can march down the field here. They're down 12. Likely the last play of the 3rd quarter coming up here. Schrader hands it off. And I think we have a safety. We do. So a safety to end the quarter. So Lighthouse comes up with a huge stop, but is unable to run the ball out of the end zone as they hand it off and taken down in the end zone. Big tackle, big play. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, the score, Butte County 46, Lighthouse 32. Tonight's game brought to
In
you
the
by our
morning,
major
another between class, after school, and more before bed. Vaping sucks you in quick. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems everyone's talking about. That's why thousands of teens are ready to take back their life their own way with My Life, My Quit. When you sign up with us, you'll get a free and simple quit plan that makes it easier to stop vaping. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Welcome back for the fourth quarter of action here on Magic Valley Game Night. Butte County 46, Lighthouse 32.
It's not moving.
Fourth quarter gets underway with Lighthouse getting ready to kick it to Butte County. So Butte County just had a fourth and goal, or fourth down and inches at the 5, picked it up, fourth and goal inside the 1. Gets stopped, but on the very next play, they get a nice stop and stop the Lions. And we get ready for the fourth. We've got some glitchy video here, but we'll keep bringing you the audio as we try to get that corrected. Okay. And I think the Lions are going to punt it. DeYoung is going to punt it away. 14-point game, so just when you thought Lighthouse had a huge momentum swing and a chance to get back in it, Butte County gets the safety, and that really changes this game.
After the safety, Lighthouse will punt from the 20-yard line. Jack DeYoung to punt. Brody Westergaard and Rebel Beard.
We do have a Lighthouse Christian Lion injured, being helped to a vehicle by some medical personnel and parents. Taken away. Was not able to see who that was that got injured. Short kick is taken by number 89, Braxton Gammett, and he is knocked down. And another good field possession for Butte County. Will take over inside Lighthouse territory.
Butte County will take over.
And Lighthouse, already with a small roster, has lost a key
at the 43-yard line.
Key member of its roster here to injury. The Lions come out looking for a defensive stop here. Under center is Corey Gammett. Hands that ball off to Beard, and he fights and spins his way forward for a nice gain on first down.
Rebel Beard on the carry. Austin Ledford.
We are in the fourth quarter. There's 11:40 to go in this one. Butte trying to salt away a road victory to move to 3-1 and keep Lighthouse winless on the season. We got a final score from Minico. Minico beat Burley 42-28. Jafe Bendelay, player of the game, 136 yards rushing in that one. And a lot of rush yards here tonight for Beard and Gammett and Allen and company. And they pile up some more as Rebel Beard marches forward for a first down.
Brody Westergaard on the run up the middle.
Clock should be running. There it goes. Gets it rolling again.
1st and 10 for the Pirates at the 23-yard line.
So Pirates from the 23 will have a 1st and 10 here as they keep this drive alive after the safety and the punt kick. Corey Gammett keeps it, pitches it dangerously, and it's on the turf. Lighthouse had it and couldn't come up with it. Colin Vanderham was the first man there. He is unable to get on top of the ball, And Trayton Allen, number 44, the running back, who was the intended target of that option pitch, he hauls it back in, but that ball was on the turf and should have been Lighthouse football. Had a great chance to get a takeaway there, which we haven't seen a lot of takeaways tonight.
No gain.
And that could have been a big one,
Second
down
down.
14.
Yeah, that really couldn't have gone any better for Lighthouse. I don't know how they didn't come up with that one.
Sometimes that oddly shaped football takes some weird bounces. And as Vanderham tried to fall on it, it squirted out from under him right back into the hands of Allen for Butte County. Here comes the handoff. And taken down in the backfield.
Trayton Allen
Nice
on
play.
the carry. Austin Ledford with the tackle.
It's number 6, Austin Ledford, senior linebacker, just 5'7", but tough players, made some good tackles today. And
Short loss on the play.
makes a good one
Third
there.
down for the Pirates.
Going to bring up a third down as this game inches towards its conclusion. We remind you to stay tuned for our post-game show and our Idaho Transportation Department player of the game. Gammett brings Beard in motion, drops back to throw, now heaves it downfield, and it is caught by Westergaard.
Pass is complete to
Vanderham
Brody
tried to
Westergaard.
break on it and was a little late getting there. Makes the tackle, and we've got an injury.
Colin Vanderham on the tackle.
It looks like Westergaard is hurt on that
Officials
play.
time
He's
out
down on the field.
field.
And maybe a possible leg injury from what we can see here. And Butte County coming out to check on him. He's had a great night. Brody Westergaard returned a kickoff for a touchdown among his night. His accomplishments this evening. Made some good plays. But down on the field right around the 10-yard line being checked on here. Carter, what scores do you have around the state for us while we have this break in the action?
Rigby beating Blackfoot 21-17. Lakeland up on Post Falls 21-14 in the second. Lewiston up 26-3 on Sandpoint. Madison beat Preston 56-0. As you said, Minico beat Burley 42-28. Shelley up 28-0 on Bonneville.
Westergaard he's limping, but he is walking off and now jogging under his own power as he leaves the field, so that's a good sign.
Oakley up 34-30 on Cary.
That sounds like a great football game there today.
Potlatch beating
After the
Troy
timeout.
14-6.
First and 10.
Raft
for
River
Butte
beat
County
Valley
to 11-yard line.
56-6. And Notice beat Wilder 64-14.
9 minutes to go in this one. First down for
Trayton
the
Allen
Pirates.
up the
Trayton
middle.
Allen another run and gets a nice gain down to around the 6 as they're knocking on the door. Really, if you're Butte
Gain of
County,
about
another
5,
score here
second
probably
down
seals
coming
this one. Only 9 minutes to go. If you can get up 3 scores here, you probably put this out of reach, although Lighthouse can strike quickly. Our pace and our scoring is definitely slowed down here in half number 2. Handoff goes to Beard. He squirts through the line, and he has a touchdown.
Touchdown, Butte County.
6-yard touchdown, Rebel Beard.
Beard up the middle. 2-point conversion.
Beard has
attempt
had a great
coming
night
up.
on both sides of the ball. That is the first time he has reached the end zone tonight. And with that 6-yard run, he stretches the lead to 52-32 with 8:24 to go, with the 2-point try to come. Lions will see if they can get a stop here as Butte County comes to the line for the 2-point try. High formation and maybe a delay. They took a lot of time getting out there, and it is a delay
is
of
the call
game
against Butte County.
on the Pirates, and they'll have to try it from a little further away.
5-yard penalty. Repeat the 2-point conversion.
And they line up again in that same I formation. Gamet back to throw, and he slips and falls, loses the football.
2-point conversion attempt is
recovered by
no good.
Wessels, and that'll end that try. As that fails. 52-32 is the score, 20-point lead for Butte County. And the Lighthouse Christian Lions will get the football back here.
With 8:24 left to go in the
See
game,
what they can
your
do here.
score, Butte County 52, Lighthouse 13.
Teams get set to line up for the kickoff here tonight. You know, it's interesting, Traden Allen, this great fullback, running back for Butte County, didn't get a lot of carries in the games that were blowouts because they were such quick, lopsided games. But he did have 140 yards on 17 carries against Cary, which was a loss, the only loss so far for Butte County. And Cary looks like a great team this year, one of the state title favorites. But in Rebel Beard, you got an all-state punter, an all-conference DB, a great running back, really quick and athletic. Braxton Lowry, a great player. Defensive end Corey Gamet, all-conference a year ago. And, of course, playing quarterback and Braxton Gamet as a linebacker. So just a talented roster, a lot of great experienced returners. As that ball kicked off out of bounds by Butte County, and that'll give good field position to the Lions as they take over. They're down 20.
After the flag, Lighthouse will take over at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for your Lions.
They need points, and they need them in a hurry. 8:24 to go, 52-32. They've got to get 3 scores to try to get back in this football game. And we'll see what Justice Schrader and company can come up with here in the final minutes of this one. Another tough test for Lighthouse at Oakley next week. Throw goes to Denny on the quick screen. He makes guys miss and gets up past the 40. Good gain on first down. About a 6-yard gain for Denny.
At the 40-yard line.
Brings up second and 4.
And 5 for your Lions.
DeYoung, a couple of touchdowns tonight for the Lions. Gettle, a couple of touchdowns for the Lions. Schrader got in on a sneak earlier, and that accounts for your scoring for the Lions. And I'm trying to add a little bit more here. Get back in this game. Schrader back to throw. He's looking down the middle. He's got Denny just off his hands. He reached high for it with one hand.
Incomplete.
Unable to haul that in. Incomplete. Bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Lions.
3rd down coming up for your Lions.
And that incomplete will stop the clock with 7:35 to go in this marathon of an 8-man football game that has been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes with 7:35 to go. So this is a long one between the amount of scoring and the passing and other things that we've had. A lot of these high school games are done by 9. Back to throw is Schrader. He's going to scramble to the outside. Dances a little bit, takes a hard hit, and goes down.
Schrader on the run.
At the 45 with a big hit, but he's right at the marker, and they're going to call that a first down.
Trent Pancari and Braxton Gammon on the tackle.
First down, Lions.
And that's good for a Lighthouse.
See what Lighthouse can come up with here. They line it up. Carter Muncie, your center, number 36, ready to snap the ball. And the ball thrown wide to the outside, hauled in near the sideline by Gettle, and he cuts it back. Nice job to move the ball past the 50. And a good gain on first down. That was a wide throw. Nice job by Gettle to get to that ball and make a play with it afterwards. C.W. Gettle, the senior. And he's lined up in the slot here, along with Denny to the near side on the second down play for the Lions. Schrader's got the snap. He's got a man across the middle. It's DeYoung, and he's still on his feet. He makes the man miss, fights his way to the 30-yard line before he is wrestled down by Westergaard. So that's a good sign. Westergaard, who went down with the injury earlier, is back in the game on defense after getting shaken up earlier. Makes the tackle there for Butte County.
At the 29-yard line.
They do a good job with those slants, and they're finding a lot of room as they run to the inside of the field. Schrader claps. Here comes the snap. Ball goes to Gettle, and he runs for a decent gain on first down. Maybe about 4 yards on that first down run. 6:07 to go in the fourth.
Second down coming up.
But the Lions facing a 20-point deficit against the Pirates. See what they come up with here. They come to the line. Muncie ready to snap that football. And throws it down the middle, lofts it to the end zone. It is caught.
Touchdown, Lighthouse!
And that is going to be a touchdown for the Lions, a 27-yard touchdown.
Justice Schrader to Micah
Schrader
Denny.
on the pass to Denny.
2-point conversion attempt coming up.
And the Lions will line up for two. Big play for Lighthouse. Nice job by Denny. He's had a couple nice catches, including that 27-yard TD reception to cut the deficit to 52-38 with 5:35 to go. Back to throw. Got a man, and it's dropped. Millenkamp was there in the end zone. He's unable to hang on to the ball.
No good.
Close, but the pass a little low and hits the turf. 52-38 remains the score. A two-score game. 14 points separate these two teams.
With 5:35 left to go in the
If you're Lighthouse, do you onside kick it here?
Lighthouse 38.
If you onside kick it and get it here, and you can score and get the 2-point conversion pretty quick, you can give yourself a shot at another onside kick. We'll see if they do it here. I'm not sure if they will. It's pretty big margin, and setting up Butte County with good field position only seems to be helping them. So we'll see. We'll see what they do here.
For your football fans, a couple finals in the college ranks tonight. Air Force beats Nevada 48-20. Syracuse beats Virginia 22-20. And UTEP leads Boise State 13-10 late in the third quarter. Broncos having a hard time getting their offense going. We've seen plenty of offense here tonight. 52 points for Butte County, 38 for Lighthouse. High-scoring game. And the Lions set to kick this one off here. Case Van Leeuwen will boot it, and he does. And the short squib kick, they're trying to get down to it. Westergaard will take it around the 30, and he's wrapped up at the 34, where this drive will start. So Van Leeuwen, who kicked it off, makes the tackle. First and 10 Pirates. 5:30 to go.
Butte County.
See if Buchanan can run out the clock here.
That's probably their goal. They're up 14. They don't need any more points to win this one. They just need that clock to move. And Gammett, your quarterback, hands off to Beard, and he has a
Rebel Beard.
tough run up to the 40, hauling defenders forward.
Austin
Ledford there on the tackle, number 6. Had a good night from his linebacker spot.
Second down and 5 for the Pirates.
Under the 5-minute mark now as they come back to the line for 2nd and 5 from the 40. Gammett under center this time. He gives it to Allen. Allen's got space and room and trucks a defender.
Trayton Allen on the run. Colin Vanderham
Makes the tackle.
Tackle down at
Just
the
shy of
49-yard
midfield
line.
and a first and
First
10.
and 10, Butte County.
First and 10 from the 49. Butte County's line up front has done a good job. Dylan Waymeyer, KJ Williams and company. Jaden Wanstrom. Big run, broken off, and that's going to go to the house. That's going to be a touchdown for Braxton Gamet as he takes it 51 yards.
Up the middle.
Gamet, 51-yard touchdown run to ice this one for the visitors. 58-28 with 4:07 to go. And just kind of a simple handoff up the middle, and he was off to the races.
They had 2 guys on him for a 2-yard loss, and somehow he ran it for like 50 yards.
And when Lighthouse looks back at the film from this one and talks this over, they're definitely going to be frustrated. They had a lot of chances to make tackles for little to no gain that ended up being big plays, as they just had a hard time wrapping up this big physical run game. But Trayton Allen is a load, 5'10", 200 pounds. And he puts it in the end zone. And here comes the 2-point try for Butte County. He's going to roll out, looking, keeps it, cuts it up, gets in.
2-point conversion attempt is good. Corey Gamet.
So Corey Gamet with the 2-point try to follow up Braxton Gamet's 51-yard touchdown run. And that stretches the lead to 60-38.
Your score, Butte County 60, Lighthouse 38.
Four minutes, 7 seconds left in a 60-38 football game.
More like 30 minutes.
In football time, probably yes. We'll see what happens here. Lighthouse likely going to throw the ball around trying to get back in it, but we will see what happens. We again thank Frost LLC for helping bring tonight's ball game to you, and our major advertising partners, D.L. Evans Bank, Project Filter, Valley Wine Cooperative, the Idaho Transportation Department, the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, Next Steps Idaho, and your local Toyota dealers. We remind you that our army of Idaho sports action photographers are covering games all over the state. We've revamped our galleries to make it even easier to find and order your favorite action shots. Just go to IdahoSports.com, click on the action photos link in the menu.
C.W. Kettle.
Wanstrom's been a busy guy tonight with the kickoff duties, and he'll boot another one here. He's got a good leg. Kicks that down to the 10, where taken by Gettle, who picks his way forward and is wrestled down shy of the 30, where it'll be first and 10 for the Lions. And Schrader comes back out.
Lighthouse will take over there at the 29-yard line. First and 10 for your Lions.
Travis Wessels, the freshman, is stepping in on that front line now, where Colton Stokesbury, the junior, was playing before. I believe that may have been our injured Lion. Don't see him on the sideline anymore. Snap to Schrader, and he's going to be just about sacked, but unable to get the ball away.
Complete.
Looks like 32, Aiden Visser was the injured Lion who left the game. Stokesbury, though, also shaken up and on the sideline now after starting on that line earlier in the day. 3:58 to go. Second down, Lions. Back to throw and thrown down. Corey Gamet.
Justice Schrader sacked by
big physical
Corey
quarterback
Gamet.
on one side. Comes in, plays D on the other side. And from his linebacker spot, he gets the sack to bring up third and forever. 3.5 to go in this one, 60-38. Butte County going to pick up a road victory to move to 3-1 on the year. The Lions, barring a crazy finish here, will fall to 0-4 on the season. And they've got another tough one next week at Oakley. They've just had a gauntlet and a tough schedule here, but good football team, making a lot of strides under Coach Smith in his first year. Schrader back to throw, throws it out wide to DeYoung. He's got some room, and he's got a lot of room. He's up the sideline, one man to beat, and he's wrestled out of bounds, but a huge gain for the Lions.
Jack DeYoung.
Jack DeYoung with the giant gain, and with just under 3 minutes to go, he gives the Lions a first down.
And that's good for another Lighthouse. First and 10 for your Lions at the 36-yard line.
Can we get the lights? We're shooting through the window and it's glaring. Can we turn the lights on? 2:59 to go. Lions back to throw. Scrambling is Schrader. And nice job and good pressure
Justice Schrader
by Butte County.
Sacked by Rawson Twitchell.
Rawson Twitchell, number 10, was the first man there. Cooper Coleman came to help clean it up. And a nice job by the Butte County defense there. And the clock hits the 2.5-minute mark. With the small setup here in the press box, we're having to shoot at some interesting angles. Sorry for a little glare there. We got the lights off to hopefully give you a better picture there. 2:15 to go in this ball game as the Lions come over the ball at the 44. Carter Muncie will snap it. Schrader back to throw, dancing around, looking downfield. There's going to be a flag on the play, and it's going to be picked off by Rebel Beard. He's had an incredible game in the secondary and adds an INT to it, and he returns it up near midfield before he goes down. We'll see what the flag is.
Tackled down inside the 50. Holding is the call against the Lions. Penalty is declined. Interception stands. First and 10 for Butte County at the 48-yard
So a hold on
line.
Lighthouse will be declined, and Rebel Beard's interception gives them the ball back with 1:52 to go, and that pretty much seals that deal on the INT. And we'll see what Butte County does here to finish this one off and get a road victory. They've got a bye next week for a conference game at Chalice on October 7th. This looks like another great Butte County team after a 7-2 season a year ago. Hand off to Allen, and he'll add to his great night on the ground. He's piled up the yards and the scores tonight.
Trayton Allen on the carry up the middle. Zach Pittock on the carry.
Allen has reached the end zone a couple of times tonight for Butte County. 40-yard touchdown run, 24-yard touchdown run, and a lot of runs in between. Corey Gammett from his quarterback spot also had a great night. A lot of weapons for this Butte County run game. Anderson with a TD tonight, Westergaard with a kick return, and of course Beard a touchdown run, lots of plays on defense, and the interception to seal the game there.
Trayton Allen on the run. Down at the 29-yard line. First and 10 for Butte County.
1 minute, 6 seconds to go. Butte County over the football. They're going to take their time here and let the clock run. We're under a minute to go. As they line up in the I formation with Braxton Gammett behind Corey Gammett. And Corey will take a knee here. And that should just about do it.
Corey Gammett takes a knee.
35 seconds to go, and our final is likely going to be 60-38 Butte County. Valiant effort by the Lions tonight, but they're going to come up a little short against one of the top 5 teams in the 1A Division I
Corey
ranks.
Gammett takes a knee once again.
And that's going to be the final snap of the football game. A great game between these two football teams. They traded blows in the first half back and forth for a while, but Butte County able to get couple stops and get that running game going, wear down this Lighthouse defense, and pull away for the win. After a 36-24 halftime lead, they end up with a 60-38 victory. We will take a quick 30-second break, and then we will be back with the post-game show and our Idaho Transportation Department player of the game.
We're Valley-wide country store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Welcome back. Post-game show time here on IdahoSports.com. A great football game, high-scoring game between these two football teams, and really a lot of options, Carter, for player of the game tonight. Several guys stood out and had great games. Rebel Beard with an interception, a touchdown, lots of pass breakups. Certainly put his name in the running. Corey Gammon at quarterback had some great plays as well. But really the highlight of the night was an incredible run by senior All-State running back Trayton Allen, who made about 8 guys miss on a play. He got in the end zone twice, but really had a lot of big runs, over 150 yards rushing. Love to see his rushing totals. He had a great game on the ground tonight, and he is our Idaho Transportation Department player of the game tonight. We thank you for joining us here on IdahoSports.com for Magic Valley Game Night. It's been a great football game tonight, and we remind you that this has been an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of Magic Valley Game Night, presented by D.L. Evans Bank, brought to you by our major advertising partners, Project Filter, Valley-wide Cooperative, the Idaho Transportation Department, the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, Next Steps Idaho, and your local Toyota dealers. Tonight's broadcast also brought to you by Frost, LLC. Special thanks to the head of school, Steve Denny, here at Lighthouse Christian, and everyone for their hospitality in getting the broadcast to you. And congratulations again to our IdahoSports.com player of the game, Trayton Allen. Thanks again for joining us as the Butte County Pirates defeat the Lighthouse Christian Lions 60-38. For my broadcast partner, Carter Christensen, and everyone else behind the scenes here at IdahoSports.com, I'm Mike Christensen, and we will see you next time.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com GameStreams. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the